Hi there, I'm still a few days behind, but I'm working on Starry at the minute. I'm doing a couple of days to catch up. Been so busy at work, got so much on, but anyway, here I am. I've grabbed half an hour in my craft room. So this is Winter Woodland by Sandra from Happy Stationery and Crafting Dragon Designs. You can get this kit on Ko-fi and on, I believe, Etsy. I'll put the links below from Happy Stationery. It's a digital kit. And this Junk Journal January UK is in conjunction with Lindsey from the Vintage Button. So I've cut my little mice out, aren't the beautiful graphics? And I am going to just glue them now onto my paper. So this is dyed with red cabbage. There we go, this is the piece that I'm working on. Beautiful graphics there. I'm going to work on this bit. So I'm just going to glue that onto there with my fabric tack. And the reason I'm using fabric tack is for the speed of it. So I'm just hoping that this Starry works out. Put my glue on. We'll have our own ways of attaching the glue, don't we? So let's just pop our little mice there. What I wanted is the little mice sort of looking up at the sky. So then, there's my paint tray here. I've got some blue acrylic just from Hobbycraft. Just give it a little shake. Let's put some blue in here. Just a little bit. Just some black. It's just a Hobbycraft on. I'm not using my best ones. I haven't really got any best ones, but my better ones. And then some white into there. And I've got some water in a little spray, so I'm just gonna water these down, she says. Come on, spray it. There we go. Got my brush. So let's start with some blue and just paint. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid, she says. So let's just put our sky on. And I'm bringing it down onto the image there. Can you see the red cabbage is automatically becoming purple underneath? It really does act like litmus. You can smell the cabbage now. Must have activated the smell with the water in the paint. Right, I'm going for the black. I don't want much black on there. There we go. If you find you think you've too much black, you can always just go back over it with the blue. Because I'm just painting on paper, I'm trying not to put too much on because I don't want too much paint and water because I don't want to damage it. There we go. Just pop a little bit of blue. So I'm just using the same brush. I'm not bothering with cleaning my brush in between. There is no point for this exercise. Right. Could add some purple to that if you wanted to. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, old toothbrush into the white. And these, she says, I think because I'm out in the garden, well, I'm not in the garden, I'm in my sheds, my craft room shed. I shouldn't call it a shed, it's a beautiful, beautiful log cabin in the garden. I think everything's been affected back because it's so cold outside. Right, let's just put some more water in there. The paint's going lumpy, it's not even mixing well with the water. Right, there we go. Right, let's get some stars on here. Look at that starry night. That is amazing. Just want to fold this over because of the paint. So I've done that. That looks like the Milky Way, doesn't it? At night time. Right, I have now got some little stars. I've been searching all over for these before I started this video, and they were right under my nose. So they are. I got them off, years ago, off eBay. I have got some bigger ones, but because this paper isn't very heavy duty paper, I'm just going to, come off there. I'm just going to use these tiny stars. So I am literally going to get my Fabri-Tac. I'm going to put a blob on the side here. And I'm going to, you could use tweezers if you want to do, but I'm not, being me. So I'm putting it in the star in the Fabri-Tac. Messy. No, that isn't working. Right, I'm going to dip the star. I'm going to dip the star in the Fabri-Tac, take the star and put the star on. Do you know, I think I'm going to have to get the tweezers, aren't I? There we go, there we go, there we go. There's one. Let me get the tweezers. Sorry about that. That's better. Into the Fabri-Tac and on. That's 1, 2. I'm a bit of a counter. I get a bit obsessed with counting. Does anybody else? 3. 4. And if you've got different stars, you could put them on as well. I think these are the only ones. I've got some silver ones, silver coloured, but I just wanted to put the gold ones on. 5. This is a very quick video. I don't know if it'll go fully in my videos or whether it'll just go on my shorts. I love stars. Don't you? I love to just look up at the stars. So we've got little mummy mouse and baby mouse there, and mummy mouse is, I think she's just fed baby, and now she's looking up at the stars. I'm thinking, how beautiful are those stars? When I look at stars, I think about other people in the world who might just be looking up at the same stars as me. There we go. So there is my starry night. So very, very quickly, but what an effective spread is that. Beautiful. So I'm Sharon. You've been watching BeaDivineVintage. This is Winter Woodland by Sandra from Be Happy Stationery, and it's her digital kit. I'm crafting dragons designs in conjunction with Lindsey from the Vintage Button. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.